Howdy and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk with y'all about selecting a belt for your concealed carry setup. I'm going to tell y'all what I currently wear, what I like, some of the brands that I think are really good quality that would benefit y'all. And then I'm also going to share some experiences and some failures that I've had in the past and some learning experiences. First off, while your belt is not necessarily the heart of your concealed carry system, it is supporting all that weight. So you want to make sure that your belt is strong enough to where it will support itself exactly like this. This belt that I have right here is an Aries belt. It's made of double-stitched scuba webbing. I usually wear this belt when I am not at work, when I'm just out and about in the afternoons or on the weekends or whatnot. I have this belt on. One of the things I really like about it is, number one, the material, the scuba webbing, is very stiff, and then when it goes into the buckle, it creates a good solid closed circuit, so that it allows that gun to ride really well. Another cool thing is on the back of the buckle, you'll see right here, I have infinite adjustment on this thing. So what I typically do is I'll put it on, put the gun on my pants, put my loops around the belt, and then as I need to, I will tighten that up, and it is a good firm lockup. So actually on right now is, hopefully y'all can see with my Glock 17, my Filster holster. I do have another Aries buckle. This belt is actually a crossbreed belt. I've had this for a couple years as well. I wear this belt unless I'm in formal attire. This belt is worn every single day that I work. When I leave this house and I'm wearing my work boots or cowboy boots, this is the belt I wear. Very high quality, very well made, very stiff. So this Aries buckle with the crossbreed leather is another great option. I will tell you this though, if your belt does this, it does not need to be paired with a holster or a carry setup. Next, I want to share with y'all, while they're not necessarily mistakes, things that I don't like anymore, just from my experience and just time wearing a gun. Cobra buckles, not a fan of them. This one, I actually have two of them that I really don't wear anymore. Very well made, very high quality, but there is just too much play. You'll see with this, this back part as it's attached by that 1-inch piece of material right there. You have to orient this when you put it in your pants. A lot of times I'll have to offset my buckle one loop over, and while that might not seem like a big deal, it kind of does become a pain in the butt. Another thing about this belt that I'm not a really big fan of is you'll see over here on this side, it actually gets doubled up. So depending on what pants you're wearing, where your loops sit, and what holster, this Filster I have right here, I've got soft loops. So depending on what you're carrying that day, holster wise and pants wise, sometimes I have those loops for my belt cinched up for 1.5 inch belt. So there's hardly any play in those soft loops. If your belt gets doubled up like that, guess what? Those loops are not going to snap on that holster. So you've got to orient this a different way. So having that belt double up over there on these Cobra belts really does limit where you can carry your holsters, and I'm just really not a fan of them anymore. There's just too much play, too much wiggle room on these things. Appreciate you guys watching. A couple brands that are really solid. So I talked about Aries. That Aries buckle is, I mean, once you see that buckle, you know that's an Aries buckle. Aries makes great products. Another one, Galco makes good solid leather belts. Crossbreed makes solid leather products. This is like I said, the belt that I currently wear and I wear to work every single day is a Crossbreed leather belt with an Aries buckle. Mean Gene Leather, he also makes phenomenal belts, phenomenal leather products. So guys, make sure, do not skimp on your belt, regardless of how good your holster is or how good your setup is, where you carry. If you don't have a good quality belt, it's going to make for a miserable day, miserable setup. Spend the money. I think most of the concealed carry belts, especially these two that I just showed y'all that I'm a big fan of, those cost 70, 80, probably 100, 110. But they've lasted me for multiple years, and they are still just as stiff as the day that I bought them. So don't skimp. Buy once, cry once. It's going to make your experience that much better. Appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully the information has helped y'all and or will help you make a good solid decision. I don't want y'all to end up with a bunch of belts in a bin that you no longer use, and that's wasted money. Like I said, buy quality. Buy something that's very, very stiff because it is supporting that weight. Thank y'all for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and thumbs up. If not, go ahead and thumbs down, whatever. Any comments, questions, put them down below. And appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all on the next video. Thank you.